do you keep mowing everyone else's yard but not your own?
Because theirs couldn't wait.
And yours could. Excuse me?
What did he mean by that?
He spends his time helping other people while his own yard looks like this.
Maybe there's more to the story than either of us knows.
Sometimes, the people who spend their lives helping others quietly become the ones who need help the most. The problem is, they're often the last people willing to ask for it. Before I tell you the rest of this story, comment which US state you're watching from. I'd love to see all 50 states in the comments. After the neighbor left, I asked the old man what she meant. He smiled awkwardly and admitted that for years he had been the person everyone in the neighborhood called whenever an elderly neighbor needed a hand. If someone's mower broke, he mowed their lawn. If a widow couldn't rake her leaves, he spent the afternoon helping her. If a disabled veteran needed a walkway cleared, he was always the first to show up. I never really thought about my own yard, he said. Then life changed. A heart surgery left him with far less strength than before, and his doctor warned him not to push heavy equipment for several months. Even so, he couldn't bring himself to ask the same neighbors he had helped for years. I've always been the one giving help, he admitted quietly. I didn't know how to become the one asking for it. Looking at his overgrown lawn, I realized it wasn't the result of laziness. It was the result of pride, humility, and a lifetime spent putting everyone else first. I unloaded my mower and started trimming the sidewalks, edging the driveway, mowing the front yard, clearing the thick grass around, finishing the backyard, and blowing every walkway clean. Nearly 2 hours later, the property looked completely different. The old man slowly walked across the yard, stopping every few steps to take it all in. He smiled quietly and said, "I can't remember the last time I stood here without thinking about everything that still needed to be done." A few moments later, the neighbor walked back over. She looked at the freshly cut lawn, then at the old man sitting on his porch. After a long silence, she admitted, "I thought you had stopped caring." The old man shook his head gently and replied, "No, I just ran out of time after taking care of everyone else." Those words seemed to stay with her. Before leaving, she quietly said, "I never thank you for fixing my mower 3 years ago. You drove all the way across town just so I wouldn't have to pay for a new one." The old man smiled, almost as if he had forgotten. "Neighbors are supposed to help each other," he answered. She looked down for a moment before softly replying, "I guess today, I forgot what kind of neighbor you had always been." As I loaded my equipment back onto the trailer, I watched the two of them talking on the porch, not about the lawn anymore, but about old memories, lost friends, and the years they had spent living on the same street. Driving away, I realized something that afternoon. Sometimes people don't need their kindness returned in the same way they gave it. They just need someone to remember that they were kind in the first place. If this story touched your heart, comment "Give back" for every person who has spent their life helping others without ever asking for anything in return. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who find it hardest to say they need help. And if you believe kindness should always come full circle, please like, share, and follow for more heartfelt lawn care stories. Thank you so much for your watching.